Hello everyone, and welcome back to Make Believe, where we're playing the house in Fata Morgana. Now, last time we kind of focused on Pauline and Javi's past, really. Both Javi's past when the beast was around town and it took his parents, and Pauline's past when she first met the merchant. Then we had the two of them talking to each other as she found out he knew about the beast, and he knew where it lived. So he promised to take her there in the condition that she stays outside and that once they're done, she's gonna give up on looking for her fiance. So we're finally might be getting our encounter. Let's see how things are gonna turn out. Ceaseless howling. Master? Master. Ah, you have awakened. You gave me quite a startle. Do you not remember? You suddenly started staring off into the distance, and you would not respond to anything I said. I thought you were playing a prank on me. Your hand? Oh, yes, I did not let go of it. For if I had, we would be in quite the predicament. Someone approaching the mansion, you say. You saw them? Those images were not shown to you by me. If you saw something, then it was by your own powers. But if you think about it, that is nothing unusual. You are, after all, the master of this house. You should, in all actuality, be able to do anything I can do by yourself, master. So it is very possible you could have knowledge that I do not. Now, let us return to the Mention's tale. Which is kind of explaining how we got to see the story in the village, even though she was saying that we were seeing the Mention's memory. Sort of. After the second beast paid a visit, Bestia began to destabilize again. The white-haired girl would soothe his heart, but the calm was only ephemeral. He was like a cracked glass ball. If you dropped him, that would be the end. But too much force to handling him, he would shatter. It was very difficult to care for, and cracks do not heal. The damage still remains, even if the two sides appear to be held together firmly. Furthermore, they slowly, gradually, and without intervention spread. The beast appeared to be afraid of Thomas' voice. It would on occasion stare into an empty space and shout, cover his ears, and groan. And guess he's talking to the house? One day, he shattered all the windows in the mansion, brushed the silverware I had just polished to shine, and destroyed all the mirrors. I assumed he did not want to see his beastly self.
More. There's more. There's still more that reflects my image. Windows, mirrors, vases, dishes, they all show my reflection.
What are you doing?
I have no need of anything that reflects me. You can understand that, can't you?
Why? You're going to cut your hands like that. Tracing the walls with her fingers, the white-haired girl approached Bestia. She stretched her spindly fingers out towards the beast's rugged hands. His hands were wet with blood from his frenzied attempts to destroy anything reflective in the house. Look at all these cuts.
Stop. You're going to dirty your hands. Get back.
No, I will not.
It's no use. No matter how many times you call me human, mirrors tell another story. Not just the mirrors. Everything reflective shouts beast at me angrily. Look at how precarious I am. It's hideous. Pitiful. I thought it was all over when I protected you from the beast. but that image keeps coming back to me. The sight of another beast clinging onto me. I can hear its voice. It says I was only ever a beast.
Voice? Whose voice?
So you don't know. So you can't hear it.
You're fighting against something beyond the limits of my perception.
No, if only you were a fight. It speaks the undeniable truth.
As I have said before, you're not a beast. You look like me, I'm certain of it.
Your eyes,
What?
your red eyes, they show you nothing. Show me what I am. Oh no, her eyes are reflective. They show me the difference between them.
Are you afraid of my eyes? If my eyes cause you fear, if you can see them, your reflection, then you're welcome to destroy them. I thought she was just gonna close her eyes, you know? That's also a possibility. Not like she's seeing from them. Rip them from me. Your own hands. I have no need of them after all.
Why would you go so far for you? The voice says that you're laughing at me.
So you trust the voice or her? That's basically what it boils down to then.
But deep down, you ridicule me.
Do you believe that? After all the time we spent together.
I don't know. I'm starting to lose confidence. I believe you. I think I believe you. But I find myself wavering. I'm losing sight of myself. And of you. Of everything. In all my memories, I am pleased. The voice says I was always this way. Which I suppose I am. I can't be anything but.
Do not trust the voice. Trust me instead. I did not want to make another mistake. To do something like run away. Because I am so weak-willed.
I do not understand this woman. She's so pure-hearted, so beautiful, so personified. I want you to understand, to believe her. I was sure I could do it, but I keep failing. Why am I losing my grip on everything?
Are words not enough to convince you?
What?
Are words not enough to convince you that you're not a beast? And see for yourself, feel for yourself, that there is but one difference between us.
What are you doing?
I assume our skin, and our hair, and our eyes are different colors, but those do not count as a difference. The only thing that differ between us is our sex.
Hold on.
In his utter shock, Bestia was frozen in place, and he was right to be surprised. The sound of rustling fabric shook the air in the forlorn mansion. She had placed her hand on the sleeves of her garment, and it began to disrobe. I wasn't sure if she was gonna point out his body parts or hers, but I guess we got the answer. Before long, gaze upon me. She was standing there, completely undressed. Her body was incomparably beautiful. Slender, not an ounce of excess fat on her. The sight of her was impressive, almost divine. Even I let out a gasp when I saw her. See for yourself. This was the first time Bessie had seen the white-haired girl unclothed. Though they slept in the same bed, as I said before, they did not have a physical relationship. Grasped his unmoving hand, and guided it towards her. He moved his hand across her flesh, along the curve of her shoulder, held her arm, pressed it against her chest, firmly enough for him to feel her beating heart. Do you think this causes stirring within him? Is there any man for whom the touch of a woman's skin would not? Especially one so beautiful as her. However, he was not aroused, if that was what you were thinking. Why do you think that was? Because a beast cannot lust after a human? I believe you know the answer. Are you crying?
Could you smile for me?
What?
I want to see her smile.
Like this? Not sure I'm doing a good job.
No, you're doing fine. Smile. So pretty. It calms me, warms my heart. I think I know someone, somewhere, who has that same smile.
Really? Oh. Are we going back to Pauline? I like this soundtrack. Thank you for seeing me off. Don't mention it. I learned so much about this town thanks to you. You made my stay here quite enjoyable. What's the matter? You're looking rather glum. I wonder. Huh? I wonder why the sea exists. I was born in a port town, so it's always been there for me. This huge, never-ending, expensive, magnificent ocean. Far too big for a single, mostly little human like me to cross. So pretty. It is. I feel like I understand why you like the sea. But right now, I can't help wondering why God created such an enormous sea. Why he didn't make the world smaller. I'm sorry, I'm talking nonsense. Not at all. I'll probably be back eventually. That's just part of the job. And will you have lunch at the seaside restaurant again? Quite like. And I bet it'll be mostly meat chew. Was your stomach able to handle it? I'll train up for next time. Your ship. Why don't you embark soon? Will people get mad you're not helping them prepare? Most likely. Then you should hurry up. Yeah. Pauline. Like, I can feel the tension they are here. I just wanted to thank you again. I appreciate you taking so much time to show me around. That all? No. I don't know why, but I was considering leaving without telling you this. I like you to tell me. It grew better. You turned me down. What? My homeland is only getting more isolated. Unlike your country, mine is not eager to associate with the rest of the world. Probably don't even have their patronage anymore. What I'm saying is that I have absolutely no stability. I can't even say for sure whether I'll be back. So, you're right. There's nothing but obstacles. I'm sure my mom would be opposed as well. I have fallen for you. The way you look staring out at the sea, the shape of your lips when you smile at me, the kindness in your voice. The more I spend time with you, the deeper I fall in love with you. The whole world could separate us. and these feelings would not change. Well, damn, you beat me to it. If I'd waited, I don't think you would ever got into it. I'll save myself. I love you, Pauline. I fell for you the moment I first saw you. I promise, we will meet again. I promise. I'll be waiting. Thank you. It's visible in both of our eyes. Love strong enough to wash away all of our tribulations. It's so right there, plain as day, in each of our eyes. Mine and his. Okay, are we going back to present day, Pauline? Yep. Did you hear something? Huh? It sounded like someone's voice. I didn't hear anything. Must have been your imagination. Oh. You want to turn back, lady? Huh? You're looking nervous. I'm just fine. Let's keep moving. Ah, but there is one thing. Him calling her lady? What? My name isn't Lady. It's Pauline. See, I called it. This again. Lady's so distant. I don't like being called that. So, call me Pauline. Polly. Okay, now he's just playing to be a nuisance. How's that? Can I call you Polly? Oh, come on. I'd really rather you call me Pauline. I'm an only child, so I always wanted a younger brother or sister. But Polly makes it sound like I'm the younger one. I'm not your brother, and I'm not. You called yourself a kid yesterday, though. That's not what I meant. Oh, fine. You can call me Polly. Not my full name. I'm glad you're calling me something other than Lady, Javi. Then that's what I'll do. Ah, he left. Be quiet. No fun. There's a measure up ahead, standing atop the cliff. I can't say why exactly, but I feel like it's something that shouldn't be here. What do you mean? It feels out of place in this area. And something, like somehow material. It could disappear at any moment. No, I'm probably just overthinking things. Sorry, that was stupid of me to say. It's okay. You can see the mansions Javi's talking about here. Just dense, overgrown forests. But for some reason, I can sense that we're approaching it. It's a strange sensation. Anxiety is bubbling up from the deep inside me, and at the same time, I feel like I could burst into tears. Not out of fear, but familiarity. Familiarity? I've never been to this country before. Everything I'm seeing is new to me. There's nothing at all for me to be familiar, to find familiar. Why then? I'm going to ask one more time. You sure you want to do this? I am. You agree not to go inside. Don't break that promise. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm sorry for putting you through this, making you relive unpleasant memories. But thank you for accompanying me when you have nothing to gain from it. Don't worry, we'll just look around. I'm only searching for a sign he was here. And when I'm done, we'll return to the village together. Alright then. Okay, now let's go. Oh, the tension's building up. We push our way through the dark, dense woods. And then, like the world fading to view after a dream, a mansion appeared before us. It rests quietly upon a cliff, against a backdrop of emerald ocean. This is the beast's den? Should, by all rights, be a magnificent scene, but the blue sky and the jade sea clash with the building. He appears alone, isolated precariously from the rest of the world. Yes, this is it. This is the mission where the beast dwells. Hmm. Careful not to make any noise, we draw nearer to the house. This inexplicable structure sitting in between the forest and the cliff. The fluttering I feel in my heart does not seem to be caused only by fear of the beast. The weeds and plants growing unchecked around the house are tall enough for Javi to hide in. I imagine that's how he approached the mansion the first time, lurking in the overgrowth. Hey, have the people of the village thought about leaving the area? Moving somewhere else? Away from the beast's den? Only those with enough saving can do that. Leaving without money, and you'd just die in a ditch somewhere. Everyone's made their lives here in the village. We have farmland, cattle, ships. It's not easy to let all of that go. Not everyone can just hop on a boat to another country like you, Polly. We're not wealthy. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I know, I was being too harsh. You're just ignorant. So naive you believe the whole world is this perfect, magical place. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. For people who've seen a world like that, there's no reason you should look at it any other way. For as mature as you can be, Javi, you're also rather cynical. Well, pardon me. When you said you would take me to your town, that kind of made my day, you know? Nothing left for me in this village. You'll find plenty of new things, I'm sure. You can even make some friends in my town. After all, you still got a long life ahead of you, Javi. So you should make it a fun one. You make it sound like I'm about to throw myself off a cliff. I didn't mean like that. I mean, you kinda are. We should try to keep quiet from here out. Ah, okay, got it. As we draw closer to the mansion, I see the ivy twisted across the stony walls. I press my back against the wall and take a few deep breaths. There's a window next to me. There really is a beast. If there really is a terrible man-eating monster inside, I'm in danger if it catches me. Javi's eyes entreat me not to get any closer, but I have to see. I have to see if there's a mountain of corpse inside the walls. If there is even the slightest trace of him. I'm just going to take a look. Peeking from outside, without being noticed. That's all I'm going to do. I wonder if Bester can smell them out. Because you know, like the animal sense of smell, it's very acute. And when it's done, I'll go home. Through the window, I see a dimly illuminated hallway. Like the garden, the inside is desolate, but there's still the sense that someone lives there. Not completely abandoned. Ollie. Ah, I see something moving inside the mansion. Hold my breath, so whatever is in there does not sense my presence, does not sense my gaze. Then, yeah, I recognize that. Who wouldn't, though? What? A shadow whisks past. No. Polly? Hey, Polly! Open up! Please, open the door! Oh my god, what did she see that she's desperately trying to catch their attention and get inside the house. Stop it, you idiot. What do you think you're doing? Please, open the door. Polly, you promised me. Have you lost your mind? The only thing in here is a... Not a beast. Huh? It's not a beast. A beast isn't living in this mansion. You're wrong. It is. There is a beast in there. Bestia. Get away from the door. The beast. It's not a beast. Open the door. Open the... Well then. I guess she got her wish granted. I knew it. Knew it. Right. You're alive. You're alive. You're alive. Oh my god, she's seeing things. Maybe the dimension's playing a trick on her. I never stopped believing. I knew you wouldn't die. Would you? I'm... Yukimasa. I had a faith you were still alive. Is Yukimasa the name of the merchant? Which... I mean, Yukimasa's, that's definitely Japanese. Which makes me think like Japan closing borders that he was talking about. Huh. I mean, considering his design, I can kind of see the whole Japanese genes in him. I had faith you were still alive. I wanted to prove it. I know it's right. I'm just worried what she's seeing right now. Because he's definitely not alive. My god. I'm so glad I had faith. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I'm scared to see what's on the other side. What's over here. Which is probably the best. I miss you so. All this time, I never stopped thinking about you. I never stopped imagining our reunion. Yukimasa, I'm so glad you're alive. Stop it, Polly. Get away from him. That's the beast. What? Wait. So he always looked like... Hold on now. What? I'm so confused. So he had... But did he always look like that? Why did the people were calling him a beast? Also, the sword he had made sense. I never know what type of sword, but if he's Yukimasa or at least similar to him, the Japanese katana would make sense. But I'm very confused right now, so I'm gonna keep going. You'll kill me if I do kill you, and so I must show you that I will. I must show you that I'm serious. I must kill you, or you just won't understand. You just won't understand. If I don't show you firsthand, you just won't understand. I'll make you understand. I'll make your flesh and the bones understand. Kill. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Look at that. And now we're gonna see. It's so crazy. Now we're seeing all those images from the past now with his actual appearance. And he looks like a vampire instead of a werewolf. That's it. Cry for me. Beg for your life. Pray for my mercy. Weep, trouble, and suffer. Die. Look at this. No one can stand up to me. Humans have no chance against beasts. It's not a beast. Oh, yeah, this... What? Masa? What's wrong? Wait. Don't tell me. Is she the other bestia that he saw? Because I did see a glimpse of two bestias here before they showed up, but is she the one that he saw and he couldn't understand what she was saying and just saw the beast, just like he sees himself as a beast? Oh my god. What? What's the matter? Me, it's Pauline. See, just like she can understand him, he can understand her. I came to find you. I miss you so much. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna use as a thumbnail for this episode, because there's so many things I could use. Imasa? Sorry. I don't understand your language. Wait. Where are you going? See, he's running and she's going after him. Stop it, Polly. Don't go after him. Polly! God. Look at that. The two beasts. Then he kills her. Yeah. I see where this is going. Why? Why are you running from me? Did you recognize me? Pauline, your love. What? Why? Katana. He drew the katana? Is that what she's talking about? What? Why would you point that at me? You're scaring me. What's got into you? Hey, what's the matter? Yukimasa, do you know who I am? What happened? I used to be able to speak my language so fluently. Let's talk. What do you say? Put that thing away, please. It's dangerous. What? Why? You help me. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. They really made us feel for her. I mean, in a way, I kind of expected Kami that was gonna die, but not like this. So hot. Why? Yukimasa, it's me. It's Pauline. Open your eyes. No, stop. Masa, please, stop this. Begging you. What? Why would you do this to me? Stop it, Yukimasa. Stop this. This blade, held high above my head, glimmers. Why, he's the beast. Tell me, Yukimasa, did you kill all those villagers? Are you going to kill me? Yes. Yes, yes. Why?
Ah. 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 And the hand's falling. And the blood's getting thicker, the hand's falling. It's over. It's me, Pauline. Please, open your eyes. Let's go back to my town. Never got the chance to ask. Wanted to move country. Then we wouldn't wait on each other. Wow, she actually was able to say a lot. What do you think, Yukimasa? Burn in hell. Why? And down she goes. My God. And to think we saw this happening earlier, just with some information left out. Tell me, why? Though it's still strange that we saw the Bestia with the merchant earlier. So was that merchant not her merchant? Was Yukimasa not the merchant that we saw? But Bestia all alone? What happened here? Yeah, we have all this dialogue before, but now we have Bestia's actual appearance, or rather, Yukimasa's appearance. I am grateful that you cannot see, because you would certainly think me a beast if you were able to see this. Man, maybe, but still a man, not a beast. Because you cannot see, you do not know what I look like. Because I do know. Another beast like me broke into dimension. Was it a beast? Was it? I protected you. Did I not? I protected you. Say that I protected you. That I did this for you. Actually, a beast? Yeah, we saw that. Don't need to show us again. In here, a woman's voice. Can't keep my eyes open. Wonder who she is. They seemed like they were really close. Did you choose someone else? Then you could have just said so. I wouldn't be angry. Been apart for so long. But it does hurt. Kinda hurt. Hurts. Can't take it. Just once. Did you turn back and say my name? You proved it that you're still alive. We were lovers, weren't we? So why? Said you wanted a life. I can't take this. There more to this, or we're just gonna keep seeing that same image over and over again? It hurts so bad. You, I can't take, can't take this. What I want most
spend a nice, quiet life with you. I don't need anything extravagant. Just an ordinary life, slowly growing older, having three, maybe four children. We never fight, and eventually, before I knew it, I'd be an old lady. Thinking, it was an uneventful life, but it was the best I could have asked for. That's the life I want. What about you? Yes, I too wish for a peaceful life with you. Polly, I couldn't, again, I couldn't do, uh, ah, 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 ah. Master? Master? What is the matter? You look pale as a ghost. What? I lied to you. I have not told you a single falsehood, Master. Just omitted information. Ah, about the beast? That means you were seeing her memories then. That's so. That must have been quite difficult to witness. But I assure you, I have told you no lies. Bestia was convinced he was a beast, and as a servant of this house, it is my responsibility to present my former master to you as he saw himself. Yeah, okay, I see now. This would have been a very different story had you not discovered the truth. I know, I know. A beast meets a white haired girl and learns humanity. The tale would have been far easier on you, I'm sure. By remaining in the dark and seeing this story through his eyes alone, you would not have to witness that poor girl's miserable life. Yeah, yeah. It was quite different experience from the first time we saw the two bestias, quotation marks. And that, perhaps, would have been better for you. But the reality you observed through her eyes changed the truth of his tale. And it sounds like the visions you had did not run in parallel to the events I described for you, but took place slightly earlier in time. Which means that, yes, her fate was set in stone well before you ever saw it. I do have to wonder, though, why did Bessia believe the woman to be a beast like him? Perhaps it was because her hair, eye, and skin color were similar to his own. Poor young woman who called upon the mansion did, indeed, resemble Bestia. They were of a similar race. Half of her blood was of the same race as his. True, because her father is from Japan. But was that the only reason? Would that be enough for him to mistake her for a beast? My own theory. His memories may have played a role. I suspect Bestia was afraid the memories from when he was human would cause him to waver. But that is simply my own speculation. He had merely lost his grip on reality. A bit. How well have you how well have you come to understand Bestia, Master? You do appear to think he was an ordinary human who believed himself to be a beast. But where does the line between a man and a beast truly lie? That I do not know. Master, if, like Bestia, you were to lose your memory and endure persecution and degradation to you broke, would you still remember those you care for? Now, our day was not yet over. The web of misfortune was tightly, oh so tightly entangled. It could not be unraveled, though. Let us return from her memory to the point we left off in her story. But that's gonna be next time. I thought we were gonna be ending the episode, but the beast's identity. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, this was a shocker. We finally saw the image behind that mist. Let's say like that. We uncovered the truth about the bestia, Yukimasa, and saw the end of Pauline's life. Man, was that rough. That really shows how a story can be so different with a different perspective, a different information. And just like the first chapter, this is like the point of no return to the story, where we get that piece of information that changes the whole thing. Just like with Mel and Nellie, how Nellie saw that the white hair girl was supposedly related to them and snapped. Well, now we see what Bestia truly is, Yukimasa. So that's all for this episode, and don't know what to expect for next one. But when we'll maybe finish this chapter, but we'll see. But with that being said, see you next time. Bye.